Howdy. Today I'm at Granby Park in Casey, West Columbia, one of my favorite little spots here. And lately, as you may know, I've been talking about the effect of memory on perception, illustrated by perhaps looking at clouds. You look at clouds and you see monsters or knights in shining armor or whatever you think you see, but you don't see the cloud, really, and you don't see the sky either. But then again, a lot of people don't see the sky in a way. Apparently, hundreds of years ago, there was no word for the letter blue, so blue wasn't really a part of the lexicon, or perhaps even life itself. Kind of makes you wonder why that is when the sky itself is blue and it's there all the time. So anyway, all this stuff of memory, learning, experiencing, what I've found is that I've learned or perceived a lot of stuff from water, because watching water, the patterns in water, they don't necessarily correspond to anything in your memory. They don't look like, you know, cartoon characters or whatever. So the patterns themselves can lead you elsewhere. You know, you may remember a past video about the flow of time, ripples, effects of actions building up over time, things like that. Well, recent insight into mechanics of water, and I'll step down here to the water. I'll show you. Now, say for example, here you are. I wish I had a clear cup, but anyway, the cup is you. The cup is the vessel, right? You fill the vessel with experience, knowledge, learning, memory, and so on. And eventually, you know, it gets filled up to the point where it's full, and you know, you think that's who you are. Could be your religion, your politics, whatever. Oh, I've had enough experience, you know. And so what happens is that when this cup is stacked against millions and millions of other cups, all the other people, and then there are things happening in the world, what happens is your psychology leaks out, spills out onto other people. So basically the contents of you are your psychology. And some could say that this is basically your psychological drama, right? So your psychological drama, and I'm not being accusational here, but your personal psychological drama tends to get in the way of things. It gets in the way of your life. It affects other people. And you might wonder, it's like, well, what do you do about that? You know, it's like, you go through psychotherapy. Does that decrease the spillage? Does that put a lid on top? Does it make the water less chaotic or something? It's like, what is the answer to all this? You know, what do you do when you are the summation, the sum total of your psychological drama? Well, the answer is very simple. So yeah, have you ever wondered why people take themselves so seriously? You know, their belief systems, or politics, or religion, things like that, all the things that fill up the cup that they think is who they are. They can't let go of any of it. They can't resist letting it spill out onto other people. Well, that's the thing. It's like when you empty the cup, when you don't take yourself so seriously, you get rid of your drama. You just basically abandon it. You just leave it alone. You just leave it. Because if you don't give it any energy, it doesn't exist anymore. It only exists as history. So anyway, I guess I'll leave it there, basically, that your experience, your psychological drama that you carry forward, that you think is you, the more that you invest in that, expose other people to it, the more it will go on and on and on. Whereas if you abandon it, you don't give energy to it, then all of a sudden, you're free. You're free of it. So anyway, let's hear from you. Try it out, okay?